1:35 here. I don't even know. March 25th, Tuesday. I'm sorry. This was a play from this morning. It is typically a play that I look for in the morning. But when I came back from some cardio, I did notice that it was back in play, so to speak. I took a shower just to not take it that early in the afternoon, as I don't really like midday plays. And I said if it was still holding up when I came out, I'd give it a shot. So if this breaks 4, I'm going to take this. Even though it is a play I look for earlier in the day, it's pretty much the same concept. And I have noticed that some of these kind of delay and make the move in the afternoon, and then they end up working. So it's just on watch. Obviously a little cautious of it because it is a play that I play in the morning. But let's see if we can catch some people off guard here. Maybe people shorting it, and there's not really a whole lot of eyes on it either. So kind of bounced off red green a few times. So I do like this. Let's see if we can actually make the move though. I don't want it to wick. I want it to break. Kind of watching the level 2 a little bit. Not super volatile right now, so I could keep an eye on that. Just don't want it to wick and kind of fake me out, you know? No buy as of yet, but finger is on the trigger. I have a limit order right now at a price that I would like for it to come to. Want some volume to continue. Like some 4 prints. I am long it. I have just gotten long there. Yeah, confirmed. I am long. So let's see what we get here. Now we just be patient. It's either going to work or it's not. Forgive me for my yogurt. The yank. MLGO just fell apart here on this second day. Not fell apart, but yeah, after afternoon. I mean, this pushed huge again for the day 2. I was a little probably confused this morning because I had it on watch for a reversal, but it was actually only a day one yesterday, so forgive me for anything I said this morning about it, but lovely push on day two here. So far, no follow through on IBO, so it almost did kind of wick. But we'll see what we get. Kind of a little early in the afternoon too, but I want some follow through and some volume here. A couple of other things moving for me that I'm keeping tabs on, so that's good to see. I like that. Just a couple of on some of the plays I talked about this morning and stuff. Some other things I've mentioned in the watch list. Just keeping tabs on all of that. And yeah, now we just kind of wait, see if we can get a follow through or if it's going to fail. Just like some volume to come through. Back at 4. It's good. Alrighty, excuse me. See what we got. We got a wick again. We won't. But yeah, MLGO kind of fell apart here. Nice push for a second day. This will be on watch for any future plays down the road. Remember this play? I don't know if you guys remember. I had mentioned this a couple days ago, I believe, maybe Monday. HMR on watch for a potential down the road. Something's just holding this up still. No real volume. So this is on watch for a future breakout. If it can make that move, if the volume can sustain and actually bring some volume in this time. So we're just watching that. My other breakout that I had a feeling about that could potentially set up for one fell apart today. It didn't go in the right direction, obviously. So that is now kind of off the list. If you did watch that video, you remember me saying it was very wicky. So. But that's that. Another one that I'm really liking for this week, maybe next week, depending if it can get there, but I do like this. Just like the way this is holding up. If some volume can come in and we can get a move for a breakout, that would be lovely. But yeah, those are the plays. Just on watch, keeping tabs, you know? Put MLGO back. That was what was there. And just hoping IBO gets some volume here. It's getting closer to 2 o'clock afternoon. I think we could squeeze at least $1. I mean, would love for this to really get going and then potentially set up for a breakout. But, you know, we're not even over my entry at the moment, so that's wishful thinking. Kind of a big stuff there. But it just rebounded instantly. I think this could get squeezy, man. Pretty much the only thing I'm playing or have played today. Gappers all kind of fell apart, so nice anyone shorting those. Mullen, another crazy runner, 400 million almost in volume, but it's kind of like on my do not trade list, that ticker, I feel like. But yeah, we're kind of in this. Not really any follow through. Doesn't give me the best conviction on it. Might have been a little early in the afternoon, but I bought it once this candle kind of opened, like, you know, closed over it. But we'll see what we get here, man. That was another one today. I feel like I saw Moon Market talking about this. I'm not sure if it was on Twitter or some people talking about Moon Market mentioning this or a Moon Market play, but this was a play this morning, something to just keep a note of. Like I said, always just kind of keeping tabs on the runners, the high volume plays, and see if they set up down the road. Come on, man, give me some fucking volume here, you know? You know, just hurry up and wait kind of vibe here. Let's check on Tesla. Kind of hovering green. See what the SPY's doing. Probably the same, damn near the same. Okay, we had MLGO on here. There we go, IBO. I could have added, but I didn't. So, let's see what we get here. Would love this bitch to just rip. Squeeze some people out, you know? Catch them off guard, but just want some volume to continue here. We're looking for that for a move. Let's look at the daily and see what we got here. This is the daily chart. Oof. That was disgusting. Did you see that? Stuff. That was disgusting. How quickly things can turn. So we'll see if we get stopped on this. Now it's super, super widespread here. Not ideal. But we have a risk in mind, and we're going to stick to the risk. So it was looking good for a second. Let's see what we got here, though. I do not like that stuff. Geo further pull on it. And now we just wait, pretty much. We set a stop on it officially. But yeah, definitely not something you want to see in a stock that you're long. That was a big stuff, and now the spread is getting kind of wonky. Like I said, these are more of a morning play, so it could be a big mistake on my part here. But it's set up, so I took it. Might be a boredom trade, but you know, this is where we're at. So just gonna be patient and see what we get. What else we got to watch? I think I went over everything already. This is getting close to my stop or my risk. Yep, that is a stop there. So we got played and we just took a loss. But that's the game of trading. So we basically set our stop just here at the low of day, the 5-minute low rather, for the morning, instead of low of day, and we got stopped. So there you go. They don't always work out, and this is probably why this play is better stuck to in the morning, because the afternoon it just was no follow through. It did look promising at first. I thought it would get squeezed out, but that's how it goes. You don't win them all. So that will be my only trade for the day, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I do have some potentials for maybe something for a gapper, but nothing as of yet. So if that does happen, I will tap back in and try and get it on camera. Peace.